Hey legacy builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. This video is going to be my weekly expense check-in. I'm going to be tracking all the expenses we made on one credit card from the 7th of August through the 13th, and it looks like I've only had one miscellaneous spending day, which was on the 11th. So the rest of the days so far have been no spends, which I'm surprised and happy for because I was intentional about it. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 no spend days, no miscellaneous spending whatsoever. So let's start with the 7th. We did make 2 payments last week, right? $220 and $50, so $270 in total. Last week, the second week, we've had our electricity bill was paid, and that is a utility, and it's coming from our next month's bills account. That was $45.02, so that brought our balance to $1162.76. We're going to take care of most of this today, but not all of it. Some of it is going to be paid with our third paycheck in the month of August, but we will have a zero balance before the end of this month, or by the end of the month. On the 11th, we had to buy some groceries from Stop and Shop, and it came to $15.95. That is coming from our cushion. This is why we build a cushion, so we can just spend from it as we need to, okay? Third charge was also posted on the 11th from Amazon. It was a Kids Plus subscription. Again, this is connected to my little ones, my 4 and 3-year-old. They have a Kindle Direct, so they use this, and sometimes they end up downloading apps. I don't know. I think I might have done this inadvertently. I don't know exactly what happened, but this $543 is for a Kids Plus subscription on the Amazon Kindle, but I already canceled it. So $543 is the amount that they charged us from August through September. So after September, they won't have this anymore. Spectrum came out on the 13th. That's for our internet only, so we don't have cable or landline, and that's coming from next month's bills, and that was $54.99, bringing our final balance at the end of week 2 to $1,239.13. So if you watch my videos like every single time I post, thank you so much. This little slip of paper was something that was given to me. I won a giveaway from It's D. Please go and check her out. She's destroying her mortgage debt. And I'm going to use this week just to break down what payments are coming from where. So I'm going to take care of next month's bills. So everything that was basically the bills that are paid in August, we saved up for in July. So I'm going to be able to pay those today. And I also have some money in our account cushion. It says $290, but I know I have Robinhood that still hasn't come out yet, and that's $100, right? So we have $190. I'll probably just use $150 from there for now, so we can keep something in the account. So $40 is not bad at least until the next paycheck. So I'm going to take care of next month's bills, and I'm going to take care of some of the miscellaneous charges from the second week, and then also from week 1, because I didn't highlight some of these because I hadn't paid them yet. So I want to make sure to pay that. Everything that has a category, even if that category doesn't have money, like that account for the vehicle fund has like less than $1 in it. So I obviously will not be able to pay back the credit card for these charges, but it will come from miscellaneous, which in turn is coming from our cushion. That's how we have to pay those back. But we're working with $150, so $150 is coming from our cushion. And from next month's bills, we had 2 that were not paid yet. That's the electricity for $45.02, and also Spectrum for $54.99, which is $100 and a penny. It's early, so I don't mind using my calculator to help me through, because I do need to track this. I'm actually doing what I would be doing if I wasn't recording, except I'm walking you through the process. So those of you who do like to do your expense tracking with me, I hope it's still enjoyable and helpful to see how other people spend their money and manage it on a credit card. So $100 is coming from next month's bills. $150 is miscellaneous. I'm going to pay that back today, and that's a total of $250 and a penny. So I'm going to make that payment. Today is the 14th. So that should take care of quite a few of these. So I'm going to just highlight, that's how I like to do it, and I'm going to highlight in blue anything that was pre-planned for. Okay. Burlington, I bought some deodorant for my son. That was the first week. We're going to highlight that blue because that came from household. Let's see. Wellness. We're paying that back from our third paycheck. Groceries is blue. It's sort of budgeted. Oh my gosh, I miss my ruler. I miss my ruler. And electricity bill, that is a budgeted expense. And Spectrum for internet is a budgeted expense. All right, so the first payment that we made is coming from the next month's bills account, or actually no, I'm actually making this payment from our checking account, so the cushion will pay the $150 and it will post right away. The second payment I made is coming from next month's bills, and that's the $100.01. I probably wrote this backwards, but I made the payments and now I can subtract to see how much of a balance we have left. So I'm going to subtract $2.50 and 1 cent from $12.39.13, and that brings us to $9.89. So the balance is $9.89 with 12 cents. And we're going to take care of that within the next week. So let's move on now that that payment is made and look at how much we've earned for cash rewards for the second week of August. Last week we had a balance of $30.16, and this week we have a balance of $31.16. So week 2, well, we're in week 3 now. We just started week 3, but this is for week 2. What we've earned is basically $1. We've earned $1 when I just subtract what we had last week for what we have now. So Amazon Kids, we earned 8 cents from that charge. Then from the $15.95 at Stop and Shop, we earned 24 cents. Then for the electricity bill that we paid, we earned 68 cents. And that was it, because I think we tracked everything else. Yep. So we earned $1 from last week to this one, which is fine. Again, I did not do more than one miscellaneous expense, and that was the Amazon. Let me highlight that green too, because we had to cover for that. So that's pretty quick. This is a pretty quick video for this week. Usually last week I had a whole lot more, but that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Forgive my morning voice. I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope you're doing well tracking your expenses and staying on top of your utilization. Just try your best. Not just budgeting your bills on your credit card, but also making sure you stay under 30% utilization. So if any payments for your regular fixed expenses are going to cause your available credit to be more than what you should or less than what it should, if it's more than 30% of the credit limit, please try to use a different card or see if you can pay off the balance before you make another charge. Because if you're working to use your credit responsibly, we don't want to get back into credit card debt where we owe more than what we can afford to pay back. And it's extremely important, especially when you have a family, because you are not just responsible for yourself alone, you're responsible for other people like your spouse or your children. So it's really important that we use our credit card responsibly. I am glad that we're under 1,000 now. We're under 30% utilization, if I can speak. But we also need to be careful that we don't charge things or spend money for things that we don't have the immediate cash to pay for, because that can be traumatic to our budget. That can be traumatic to our savings too, because if we have to pull from savings to pay back these things that we didn't previously allocate to, then that's a problem. I hope I'm not speaking too fast, and I hope that makes sense, and I hope you're encouraged, because that is my aim. And I thank you for being here. Continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.